Good Wednesday morning. This is 106.1 KYVZ. Joe Vazurek visiting with meteorologist Chris Schromick at Decision Weather Now, as well as America's Weather Streaming Channel. Chris, kind of a breezy start to the day on a day that's shaping up to be quite warm.
Yeah, Joe, we got temperatures out there this morning. They're sitting anywhere from 57 degrees up along the Front Range. We got 50 out there in Lyman. You start working your way to the Kansas-Colorado border, and you got 61 in Burlington, 65 in Goodland, 63 in Oakley, 67 in McCook, and 68 in Norton. And like you said, we got a little bit of breeze out there this morning. We got a southwest wind gusting that 16, 18 miles per hour up there in Oberlin, Norton. We got a 15-mile-an-hour breeze in Goodland, and that'll continue like that through the day. At times this afternoon, they could be a bit breezy around that 20, 21, 25 miles per hour. But for the most part, they'll be in that 10 to 15 range. That'll push our high temperatures up there into the upper 90s, maybe hitting even triple digits, as we got high pressure that's pretty much anchored across the country, with one high pressure sitting in the southeast and another one over the southern Rockies. That'll lead to an overnight low temperature around 65. Tomorrow will be very similar. We'll see temperatures climbing back up there into the upper 90s to near 100. And that'll be before a little bit of a disturbance works through in the evening overnight that could trigger some isolated storms. Tomorrow's low will drop to 63. And then on Friday, we're looking at a low pressure that's coming onshore from the Pacific and then developing in the Great Basin. It'll come over the Rockies, it looks like, later in the day on Friday. And we could have showers and thunderstorms Friday evening with potential severe weather. Right now, we'll be looking at hail up to 2 inches in diameter, wind gusts over 70 miles per hour, and maybe 2 to 2.5 inches of rainfall with that activity there Friday evening. As far as temperatures go on Friday, they'll be cooler in the upper 80s. Overnight lows will drop into the upper 50s. And then on Saturday, we have a trough that'll move through the area. The shower and thunderstorm chances look like they'll be east of Highway 83, with the potential, again, of maybe some severe weather. Temperatures in the lower 90s, and then that'll move off, and then we'll start to see the next disturbances coming in the Pacific Northwest stay into our north in the Dakotas and up into along the Canadian border. That'll be for Tuesday, Wednesday with those storm chances up there, and that'll pull cooler air over us for a couple days. We might see a cold front come through Tuesday night into Wednesday where we'll have some isolated scattered storms, but temperature-wise, we'll be dropping from the 90s there on Monday and windy to around 85 on Tuesday and all the way into the lower 80s for Wednesday. And then as we look ahead in the extended 8 to 14 day after that, we'll see the opening back up to the west, maybe some isolated storms coming off the Rockies. Not a lot. They'll be hit and miss. And temperatures will be back up in the 90s and looking for a warmer than normal and below normal precipitation in the extended forecast going into that last week of the month.
All right, wheat harvest is just around the corner. That's Ag Meteorologist Chris Schromick at Decision Weather Now, as well as America's Weather Streaming Channel. For KYVZ Radio, I'm Joe Vazurek.